Hey guys, if you watched my post this morning, you know I had an unusual little encounter last night at an inn that was built in 1752, and where a young girl had appeared at the end of my bed and caused a big flood out of my room. But as you can hear, I'm on the ferry on my way back from Wales to Ireland, and something really unusual just happened, and I'm like looking around and I'm going, you know, my life is so strange anyway, all the time. But this unusual, let's say, man walked up to me and he was kind of nervous, and he said, "Do you know where you're standing right now?" And I went, "No, I'm in the ferry." And he said, "You're standing over the graves of over 500 people." He goes, "Nobody ever talks about this, and right here, right where you are, on the 10th of October 1918, and the war was over 5 weeks later. The Leinster was torpedoed, and a mail boat, and over 500 lives were lost." And I have to say, I have not heard of the event, and unfortunately I couldn't hook my Wi-Fi up, so I haven't had a chance to Google it. So maybe by the time I post this, some of y'all know more about this than I do. But what was so unusual was the guy was like, he was like, "Did you know this? Did you know that you're on the grave of 500 people?" And I went, "I didn't." I said, "But I know now, and I appreciate you telling me." And he goes, "Say a prayer for us." And then he just walked away. And then when I looked, he was just like gone. And I'm going, okay, so obviously my veil is quite thin at the moment. I mean, it's not unusual that I communicate with those of us who are no longer in a body. That's not unusual at all. But today it's been really interesting, because in the last 24 hours, they're getting quite physical. They look like real people, you know, fleshy people, which has also happened many times in my life. It's just I seem to be on a bit of a roll today. So, yeah, I'm going to giving a shout out and saying a little prayer for those 500 plus people who lost their lives at this point on the Irish Sea, because I have to say I didn't know